Smackdown was invaded by the Firefly Funhouse tonight, in the front row at least, as fans would dress as Abby the Witch, Muscle Man Bray, and The Fiend. And yes, I know a lot of people look at this and say it's got to be a plant. The person dressed as The Fiend had a sign, "My Fiend Tribute." We got an amazing QR code tonight on SmackDown though, and it would lead to this video.
He is nobody. He is all of us. 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 Do you want to meet him?
First things first, they actually showed in this video for just 1 microsecond the person that we saw in the crowd at Raw. Now, we didn't know if this was a security guard. We didn't know if this was a fan. We didn't know if this was on purpose. We made a video on it the other day because it's worth remembering in case this happens. And it happened. They actually included it. That means it meant something. The URL was really interesting tonight because it's actually a date, and the date was the final ever episode of the Firefly Funhouse, the one that Uncle Howdy gave us a weather report in. Massive shout out to Cody, who solved that within seconds of this actually coming out. We also got a date, 4/7/14, and yes, shout out to Crimson, who solved this very quickly as well. It is a date of a Bo Dallas promo. Are you a Bo-lever? This was Bo coming to the main roster. Very cool indeed. Probably ask the same question now. Do you Bo-leave? Scrolling down the page, we would find a hidden image of Waylon Mercy. Now, obviously, Bray Wyatt's cult leader gimmick was inspired by Waylon Mercy. I wonder if this is a sign that we're looking in the wrong direction. And actually, this is, they said, a new family, a new actual Wyatt family, maybe a cult gimmick. I don't know exactly what this was from the video, but man, that looks creepy AF. This was found in the video as well. Now, really interestingly, fans very quickly seeing that it's very similar, if not the same, as when we saw the Wyatt family debut. Look at that. It is the same, isn't it? When you obviously scan the QR code underneath the video was this word. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction, but it's there. Just like on Raw, SmackDown commentary would reference the QR codes tonight. They mentioned the fact they were there. They spoke about the last time it happened as well. Interesting. And they showed you on the show part of what happened on Twitch last night. Now that is interesting. We are really ramping up now. Everyone seems to be 50-50 on whether the child in the picture was either Bray Wyatt or Bo Dallas. It's one of the two. Honestly, I could not tell you, but it's 100% one of the two. Hidden in the source code, a simple JG. A tribute to Jodie Gilly, who unfortunately passed away yesterday. Known to some as Abby from Abby's Window and Abby's Abode, Jodie was a massive Firefly, a friend of mine, and I will forever be grateful to call you a friend, and I will miss you, Jodie. Very nice touch, Rob. At the end, we would see this person again. We don't know who this is yet. We're going to assume it's a new form for Uncle Howdy, maybe. They referenced him as, do you want to see him? That's how they used to reference the Fiend. Remember that. That might be crucial. I don't know who this is going to be, but man, I can't wait to find out. This is things you might have missed from WWE Smackdown. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. So we got verification tonight that it was championship for championship. US and WWE title on the line in Saudi Arabia next Saturday. But the contract signing would change everything. By the way, I love the new plinth that WWE used during this. I love the cushion on top, showing the weight of the championship belts. I thought that was a really nice touch. But yes, this was a WWE contract signing. Things would go south very quickly. Logan Paul ripping up the original contract, presenting Nick Aldis with one of his own, basically saying the US title was not going to be on the line and that Cody didn't deserve to shot at the US Championship. Oh my God. This came after Cody would remind everyone about War Games, the first original War Games match, and call Logan Paul a tourist in professional wrestling. Cody Rhodes would sign the contract and then clear the ring of Logan. A powerbomb to one of the entourage through the table. Cody Rhodes fired up, but now it's got fans wondering, has somehow Cody Rhodes tricked Logan Paul? I don't know. I don't know how he could with the contract being presented by Logan, but anything's possible. I said last week, I really believe that this is a great booking decision. People don't like Logan Paul, but that's the point. You're putting a massive heel who gets really negative reactions from the fans against the biggest babyface who everybody pretty much loves. That's a winning recipe, surely. Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton was the first match of the night. A very important match because there's a lot of rumours earlier today that Bianca Belair was pregnant. Well, the fact she wrestled tonight, absolutely she's not. There was a lot of trolling backwards and forwards with fans believing it. I don't even know where the rumours started from. Add to that Tiffany Stratton, who was in the match. A lot of fans really upset with the video that Tiffany posted. WWE probably making a statement here that it was probably an unintentional mistake by Tiffany, and therefore let's just move on. Give credit though, this match was really good. Obviously, first match of the night, crowd really got behind it. Massive chance of this is awesome, Tiffy time, etc. Gotta shout out this submission hold as well. I love the psychology of Tiffany moving her body away from Bianca so Bianca can't counter it. There was also a moment during the match. Here you can see Bianca's legs perfectly fine. She went for a pinfall, and there seemed to be a cut appear on her leg. And then as she got closer to Tiffany, something actually fell out. You can see it there next to her left knee. Something stabbed Bianca in this match. I don't know where it came from or what it was, but you've got to believe that hurts, right? Surely. And of course, Bianca would go straight into the finish there and pick up the victory. Bianca Belair advancing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. WWE have not forgot the history between Logan Paul and LA Knight. I love to see that. I want to see this match down the road. We thought it could be WrestleMania. It wasn't. Now we've got it teased again. I am pleased that WWE haven't forgot that. Like LA Knight forgot to look at the camera. Look at him. He's got his back to us. Awful. But he did correct it by the time he had a backstage segment with Carmelo Hayes. They are really trying to push Hayes. Good. He's talented. Get him on TV as much as possible. LA Knight will go one-on-one with Tama Tonga in their King of the Ring tournament match. And, what have they done to Tama Tonga? What was that noise he made? I don't even know. I wish I could play it for you. Genuinely, it's all over social media. It's a meme. I don't think they can do it again. I've got no idea what they were trying to go for with this. Maybe like a warrior kind of psychotic, hyping himself up thing, but it didn't work. Solo looked great, though. Who bought the sign? Solo for Burger King of the Ring? What is that, though? I love it. Solo and the Bloodline, of course, were the difference makers. A distraction during the match would cause Tama Tonga to take advantage, and Solo Sikoa symbolically putting the crown on Tonga's head. Now, obviously, you can see here in the background, Paul Heyman again reluctantly putting the one to the sky, acknowledging Solo Sikoa. There were multiple "We Want Roman" chants though. You gotta give WWE some credit. This faction has made Roman Reigns a babyface without even being there. After the match backstage, LA Knight would once again run into Carmelo Hayes, and yes, it got heated. So yes, we've got to be setting up a match between these two in the future. I'm down for that. I have to mention this brand new Bret the Hitman Hart limited edition legacy title. There's only 370 of them, and they went up available now on WWE Shop and Euroshop. I think that looks brilliant. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax on free TV? Kinda. The match would start, very short match, but obviously Jade Cargill was fired up, especially after Nia Jax would get right in her daughter's face and say, "Your mum sucks." Jade would use a chair that was introduced by Nia, but it would cause a disqualification. Jade is out of the tournament. This is a way to protect Jade Cargill and not have her take a pinfall loss. Fans in attendance didn't like it though. Massive bullshit chants reigned through the arena. WWE obviously want this to be a feud, obviously prolonging it with a brawl after the match, having the referee and agents all come out, separating them of course. This is going to be a future match. It's something I think people wanted to see tonight, so it's a little bit disappointing how they finished it. And it also means that Jade and Bianca is off the table for now, and Jade and Bianca obviously will be a feud probably later on down the line. They're making us wait for it all. The main event would see Randy Orton defeat Carmelo Hayes. That makes sense. Hayes can now face LA Knight. Randy Orton advances in the King of the Ring tournament versus Tama Tonga. That should be fun. I thought this show was decent. Everything seemed to loop together, which I thought was really nice. For me, a solid 8 out of 10 is fair. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, never miss an upload, like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!